going on, everyone? It's Manuel with Silicon Valley Kitchen and Bath Company, back at you with another bathroom transformation video. I was able to catch quite a bit of footage of this project, so you're going to see a fair amount of behind the scenes action as well as a few time-lapse shots. I wanted to start this off by giving you a little pre-demolition tour of the existing space, and we'll begin with this really tiny shower stall. They were using the same white tile for the floor, ceiling, and walls, and this just created a very confined and claustrophobic feeling. So what we decided to do was swap the location of the toilet and shower. We put the shower down at that far end, extended it from wall to wall. I believe the final measurement was about 3 feet wide and 7.5 feet long, but don't quote me on that. So after we moved the toilet to the existing shower stall location, we got rid of that pony wall that was providing some separation between the existing bathtub and the existing toilet. And since the original faucet was mounted in that pony wall, we went with a new faucet mounted over the center of the new tub location. The only other major change to the bathtub was I think it shifted over right a few inches, and we went with a freestanding unit instead of one with an apron. We did add a second sink to the new vanity for a total of 2 sinks, and that was pretty much it. In case you're wondering what that red thing is back there, that's our Build Clean HEPA filtration system, and it's designed specifically for construction and remodeling. It really does an amazing job of capturing the majority of the dust created when we're doing something like demolition or drywall sanding, and we use that in combination with other products like the zip wall dust barrier system you saw me setting up in that opening clip. Using those two things together really allows us to keep the home as clean as possible, which is extremely important when the space is occupied. Another thing you saw us doing there in that video was bagging everything up and tying the bags before we're carrying the cans out. This really stops the spread of dust through the home when you're carrying everything through the home and out the front door. So at this point, the demo is more or less complete, and we had the majority of the rough-ins finished. All of our bathroom remodels include new grade L copper piping inside the walls from the subfloor up, and new electrical from the bathroom to the panel with dedicated circuits, just to make sure everything is complying with current electrical code. For this bathroom, we did have to do new venting, so these black ABS pipe that you see going up right there vents out through the roof. Here we have the hot and cold water supply line for the shower coming up from the subfloor to the temperature control and diverter valve. To the right was the outlet for the handheld, and up top is the outlet for the fixed shower head. Since we were centering the valve with the drain location, we had to chop that stud up. So before we installed our Curdy board, we reinforced that with some blocking and some new lumber. We also had to fill in all these holes that got, who knows how that happened really. When they built the house, they had holes everywhere. There our guy is doing the curb and a little bit of blocking, and there we have our plumbing set up for the bathtub. So that is the valve right there on the left with the plastic circular cover, and to the right is the outlet for the tub spouts. Once again, using all grade L copper, and we weld all of our fittings. We don't use any crimping or PEX. Here we have waterproofing complete. I believe in this clip the inspector had just left, and we had passed our shower pan test as well as our interior lath. Interior lath is for the walls in the shower surround and sheetrock, so they check the spacing on all of the screws. They make sure all the panels are tight and even. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful work. What we did here was we floated the shower pan with a dry pack mortar base. We used Schluter Systems integrated bonding flange drain, and then we applied that Curdy membrane to the top. We used Curdy board for the walls, 1/2 inch, with the Schluter screw and washer fastening system, and then we patch all the fasteners and band all the seams with more of this amazing Curdy fabric. It's actually called Curdy Band. They make special inside and outside corners for things like the windows and curb. As you can see on our Curdy board to drywall transitions, we always band the seam with more Curdy Band, just to get everything nice and waterproof and watertight. If you're wondering why the floor looks like cement outside of the shower pan, that's actually self-leveling mix and that allows us to make the floor nice and flat and even. We then install another product called Ditra made by Schluter, which is a uncoupling membrane that we can band the seams and band the floor to wall transitions to make the entire bathroom waterproof. Here behind the bathtub surround, I decided to install another piece of Curdy board, and even though this is way more expensive than drywall, I always advise to do something like this when there's the possibility of water exposure. And this is just all in all a superior substrate for tile installation. So if we're installing that nice handmade subway tile on it, I really want to make sure it's going to last and it's not going to have any issues down the road. So we install something like this, another piece of Curdy board. Even though it wasn't really necessary, we decided to go ahead and patch all the fasteners as well as band the Curdy board to drywall transition, and we went ahead and made this entire panel waterproof and watertight. In combination with the Ditra on the floor under the tub, we banded the floor to Curdy board transition under the tub and made the entire floor waterproof. So in the event of a overflow or a lot of splashing, a child or something playing around in the bathtub, you don't have to worry about your bathroom sustaining any water damage. Everything will evaporate back up through the surface if it somehow manages to penetrate the tile installation. I apologize for taking this video a little late. As you can see, the floor and shower is covered in ram board surface protection because the tile has already been installed. We used wood plank style porcelain on the outside of the pan and hexagon penny round mosaic on the shower floor. For the shower walls, we're using these amazing patterned cement tiles. These are handmade and very delicate, so if you're using this type of tile on your own project, make sure to follow the manufacturer's specifications for sealing before installation and again before grouting. To the right, we have the custom niche, which we fabricated out of 2 Schluter prefabricated niches. The Schluter niches are really cool in the fact that you're essentially able to create a custom sized niche for whatever your application requires. In our case, we made a niche which was exactly 3 tiles high, so we could line up the bottom and top with the grout lines in order to avoid having any small sliver cuts around the niche. This is a commonly overlooked detail that anyone can execute with proper planning. This is one of my favorite shots of the subway tile being installed on the wall behind the bathtub and toilet. We were using these really unique handmade ceramic subway tiles, and honestly these are a little tricky to install due to the irregular sizing from piece to piece. So you really have to watch your horizontal lines and keep an eye out for excessive lippage if you want a clean installation. But I can tell you, when they're done properly, they look really amazing and give the space a very unique look. They don't look so mass produced, and these definitely aren't something you're buying off the shelf at Home Depot. If you've ever wondered what a custom glass door installation looks like, it's your lucky day. Pretty standard stuff for us, but will continue to be one of my favorite parts of every bathroom remodel. We used 1/2 inch thick glass for the 2 side panels to give the glass assembly a little bit of strength. And for the door, we used 3/8 thick glass to make sure it's lightweight and easy to handle. For this particular project, we used Starfire glass, which is glass that doesn't have a green tint to it. It's essentially extra clear, and when you're using white or light colored tiles and you're looking through the glass panel, there won't be any interference with the color of the tile. Look at these fixtures right here. Wow, those are incredible. Black fixtures above these mirrors. I mean, look at this. Really cool mirrors, adjustable. Whatever your height may be, it has a perfect setting. Granite countertop we did. I don't know if you can see it here on the camera, that beveled edge. Look at that. The shine on these is incredible. The mirrors as well, those things are like ridiculously shiny. Wow. Beautiful. Those fixtures are just something else. Victoria Albert tub. Really nice. Beautiful finish on that. Really nice shape. As you can see, we use the same towel for the backsplash, kind of tie everything together. Wow, now let's take a look. Look at this shower. This thing is incredible. The shine on these fixtures is just like next level. Polished chrome handle, of course. And you know, we got chrome on the hinges. Yes sir, chrome, chrome, chrome. And you know, we got chrome. On the Schluter drain cover. Look at this. Wow, look at the shine on those. That is incredible. Look at that. Look at this tile. Wow. This is an 8x8 inch handmade concrete tile. Just incredible material. Mitered edge, folded over the top. And look at that, look at that. Boom. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Incredible. As you can see, same type of deal. Mitered edge, folding it over. We got this same beautiful, I guess you could call this a penny round hexagon mosaic in the back of this, in the back of the niche, the soapbox. This is what you call starfire glass. A lot of times you'll see these custom glass panels and they have a green tint. Well, this has this kind of aqua blue tint. I would always recommend you use starfire if you're gonna have any kind of light colored tile, because it really makes everything look way better. The glass is just ultra clear. Look at that. Folded everything over the top everywhere. Amazing. Hands down, favorite bathroom of the year. It's crazy. We took the same Subway bullnose and cut it down. Used it as a trim piece to finish out the edge of this concrete tile. Absolutely incredible. Nice crown molding all the way around. You can see the texture right here. We did old world style. Very beautiful. Really, really beautiful texture. Electrical by the toilet, just in case they decide to upgrade, you know, to some type of electronic toilet in the future. Always a good idea to plan ahead, think ahead. 2 dimmer switches for the recessed lights. This is an occupancy sensor. I'm not going to turn the occupancy mode on. And then this is just a standard switch for the fan. This fan you can actually leave on all the time. It has a moisture sensor, so once it detects water vapor, it will automatically turn on, so you don't have to worry about it. Kind of just turn it on and forget about it. High efficiency, very quiet. Wow, look at this. Look at the shine on those. Show you the view from inside the shower. Look at that. This mosaic is beautiful. Got the matching shelf made out of the same granite as the countertop. Man, what a view. Oh wow, that's a really cool effect on the glass. That is awesome. Look at that.